You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Frustration get the better of you and make you do things you should never do. You got to keep the faith, you can't surrender. You never know, tomorrow may be brighter. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now, we gotta keep on trying. Keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. As long as you have health and strength, reaching your goal, nothing should prevent. Every time you fall, get up again. Don't sit down there like that and complain. You got to stand up and continue fighting. Don't give up, keep courage, you must win. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now, we gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. Obstacles will get in the way, stumbling blocks to hinder your day. But you can't afford to let them stop you, no matter how hard it is to go through. You got to stand up and continue fighting. Endurance shall win in the ending. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now, we gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. Strong positive mind, negative thoughts, leave them behind. We got to go forward in sure certainty. Let no element humbug that possibility. But if you give up, you have no way of knowing if next day would have brought good tidings. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now, we gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now, we gotta keep on keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. We know it's a long and winding road, and we got a heavy load, but we have to hold it straight. Get up and try again, because behind every dark cloud, there's a silver light.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. And you know, as we say, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement. Grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We originate, not imitate. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Not only do we say it, but we put it in words for you, ladies and gentlemen. Take a listen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We don't just talk it. We don't just talk it. We put it in words to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, the world. Let me bring in my pal, the man himself, the young man better known as Uncle Tommy, the man who does call a country bookie. But I don't know what a country bookie is. Tommy, welcome. How are you, man?
Happy June 1st. Happy new month to you. How are you? How are you? I'm quite good, thanks.
Yeah, well, I mean, a new month is a good. Today's my off day, Tommy boy. Tommy, I ain't gonna lie to you. Whenever I have an off day, boy, I doesn't know what to do with myself. I'm serious.
Oh,
I just don't know what to do. I
this is
say, eh?
as long as you don't hurt yourself, that's the most important.
No, the only thing I ain't doing, my wife is an avid plant person. Eh? I ain't gonna
Okay,
lie, Tommy. I think she have more plants than them place where they sell plants.
that's
She
great.
have all kind of boy berry tree in the backyard, and she just spend hours upon hours, Tommy. And you know it's funny. You know her mother is the same way.
That's great. That's a great quality.
Boy, and Tommy, I remember when we lived in Maplewood. My mother-in-law lived with us at that point in time, did she? I remember. But she threw some pumpkin seeds in the backyard. Right? Just throw it. Tommy, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. That is some of the biggest pumpkins I ever seen in my life. If you see how big them, boy, we give away real pumpkin that summer.
Wow.
Real pumpkin. So what does call them kind of fingers? What does call it? You know, have a kind of name for it.
Green thumb.
Green thumb. Oh yeah, green thumb. All right, yeah, green thumb. Like them are green thumb. Now, in our backyard now, it have cucumber, bell tomatoes, what else, boy? Peppers, boy. I really don't know. I just see how they planting all them things. And now she have a raccoon trap.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
raccoon and
Distress here.
yeah, groundhog just come and eat out all your nice greens and thing.
Yeah.
So she put out one of them. I think she get about 4 or 5 of them so far.
Wow.
5 of them. Yeah, I have a little kind of trap.
And what you do with them once you catch them?
Just my sister-in-law husband just come and take the trap and go and drop them up in the reservation.
Wow.
Yeah, so if anybody looking for raccoon or pampas or guti, is guti that's called some of them, right?
Well, I don't think Guti comes around here. I think it's groundhog.
But tell me how we know them is not guti.
I don't know. I've never seen any Guti around. I saw groundhog. I saw raccoon.
So
I saw
guti there's only in Trinidad and Tobago.
I know. I ain't.
What about that possum? Do they call possum maniku?
That's manicool. Yeah, they're miserable. We see them.
Right. It's a possum too. Them that's come and it's that one of them that's kind of wobble. What I want to call? Big kind of, that's the groundhog.
Yep.
And the one with the smell, what I want to call? Possum.
No, the smelly one is the porcupine. Is it porcupine?
No. Yeah, I don't think that is a porcupine. I know that one of the juki kind of thing. Yeah, but she should be thinking on all them plant and them. I mean, when the tree and them grow and thing, I just go and pick the cucumber for it. Call it organic, eh?
Oh yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. Real good boy. Good thing too far. Excellent thing. So, we have a little garden well, I saying we because it's
Well,
it's we.
you use pixels, we.
So we have a garden in the backyard, and we just go on every once in a while. But I have some friends like our COP just plant in the yard too.
Mm-hmm.
I have another partner. He does grow ginger and all kind of thing, and sugar apple and thing, boy. Yeah. And now we in mango season. So I got a chance to get some mangoes from Florida. Them mango and them real good boy to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
You ever
my
get
sister.
mango from Florida?
Oh yeah, my sister have down to fig tree, what we call fig tree, banana tree, growing
Yeah,
in
boy.
garden and all here.
My brother sent me some mango the other day. Last year, boy, Tommy boy. I went in my man cave, boy, and I sit down with like about 4 of them, boy. And I lick them down, boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? The mango tastes real good, boy. I hope you remember. I had to call him and tell him again, yeah, boy, send me some more mango. But hey, we partner living in Florida. Larry, Larry in Florida now.
Yeah.
But Larry never send me no mango. Man, never even send me one man. Never he send me a face, in mango you
Larry
get a face.
Williams.
Eh?
Larry Williams you're talking about, right?
Yeah. He even send me a face a mango, boy. You know what I mean? I had to tell him about that, boy. You ain't treat him good at all, boy. A face, He could have put a face in a FedEx, a little FedEx pouch, and mail it overnight and, okay? Let me go to the chat. Mr. Intellectual was first in. He says, Super Sunday Pro, Uncle T, and all villagers.
Same
God
to you.
riches blessing to everyone. Yeah, man. VS was next in. That is Volsang.
Mm-hmm.
Walls and Uncle T, good afternoon to you both. Good afternoon to you too. Yeah, hey, look, one of the originals back, boy. Takesha, boy.
Kish.
Yeah, Takesha. It's funny, Tommy? My wife was asking me the other day. She says, what about when they used to tell we only had 6 people now?
Right.
Right. It used to be Takesha,
Nadia.
the fella from Canada, boy, I forget his name, boy.
Albert.
Then was the next one too. Yeah, that kind of a Muslim name, I think. Hailey. Remember Hailey?
Yes, Hailey.
Yeah, it was Hailey. And who else, boy? Was it Rose too, boy?
Rose.
Yeah, and who else used to be there, boy? Caribbean Soul used to be there back then. I remember that.
No, Caribbean Soul wasn't in the earlys in them time.
Oh, he's a Caribbean come lately.
Well, he came on time.
All right, a Caribbean on time. Okay, yeah. And a few others. So Takesha, of course, Takesha. It is always a pleasure.
Kish, boy.
Yeah. And what about not Nadia, boy, the other person. Yeah. I tell you, yeah. I know. Hey, I tell you, Caribbean Soul used to be fish sticks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was one of the originals too.
Fish sticks.
Yeah, you just tell me. You remind me quick.
He's an original. He's an originator.
Yeah, he's an original too. Look at that. I forget his name now. The two names. You know what I mean? But he waste no time, Fish sticks on, yeah. Early o'clock. Yeah. It was like 6 hours we were you carry the program, but we used to run the program. And you know who used to have to? Run the MC.
Yep.
You remember Run the MC?
Yep.
Yeah. He was like one of them too. Yeah, boy. It was real. There was time we battling, boy. 6.5 of them. Yeah, that
According to Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon Dry Gin Joseph. 6.5 of them. You know, he wasn't even one of the half self.
No, he knows it was 6.5 because he was the half.
Oh yeah. He was the half. He was the half. Yeah. Caribbean Soul say good afternoon, WZYE TV and listeners. Hey, Caribbean Soul, you know, that. Anyway, that
Mistakes.
was good, man. Yeah. Imagine paying money to go watch Cartel and you get licked from the riot squad. You see that video?
No, I
Go get
didn't.
beat up, boy. Tommy, you see how much money they was paying that fella?
Who Cartel?
Yeah.
These guys are high price artists, man.
950,000 US, Tommy. That was just, and he was owed like I think another 100 and something thousand. That real money, you know, right? Yeah, you
Guys in
know who do, Tommy? Go
uh-huh.
ahead.
I said the guys in the reggae fraternity making serious money, man.
Yeah. Carice was also there too.
Yep.
Yeah. And RMC, Run the MC. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, remember them days, boy, like yesterday. You know,
Hmm.
those days when we holding it down, man.
Time flies though, man.
Yeah, boy. Soul, Volsang says, Soul, good afternoon. Why are you touching yourself with that fool who endeavors to enslave? Okay. Cool Runner, welcome. Wall Street, Tommy and Chad, good afternoon. Yolanda Cordner, boy, out at Tobago, boy. Had to be out at Tobago, Tommy.
That's the corners.
Yeah, that the corner. Yeah. Have a real good doubt. Is Yaya Cordner? That the football player?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I remember a little thing, boy. Joan, welcome. Good evening, everyone watching from Trinidad, Tommy on Wall Street. Yeah. Yolanda says a blessed Sunday evening to each and everyone. And let me say a special welcome to all my family in Tobago. My father listening, my stepmother Clarice, father Samuel, brother Sean, sisters, cousins, nephews, nieces, and all the people in Marydong. A special wall out to all of you.
Yeah, Mary
Yeah,
Down, boy.
Lucky Lal says, pleasant good evening, Tommy on Wall Street, lockdown from TNT, bring it to us. Yeah, we're bringing it.
No doubt.
Bro,
No doubt.
how you going, brother? Welcome. Angela Darius, are you related to the singer Darius and the little youth man Calypsonian? Right, Tommy? Them is Darius, right?
Darius is not is his surname?
Yeah, I think Darius is his
Or
surname.
is Xavier Darius?
Yeah, Darius is his surname. Angela, are you related to the Darius, the singing Dariuses?
That may be his mom.
You feel so?
She'll
All
clarify
right.
or
Yeah,
verify.
she go clarify. I don't think that's she first time here, you know. How come a ministers could go in a car park and collect a check? Oh God. Yeah that. Hey, look, we have somebody related to Phil Gerald Hines, Desmond Hines.
How you know he's related to Phil Gerald?
Eh? But
You know
all the
him?
Hines from Lavantel. He had to be from Lavantel. Desmond, where you from? Hines from Lavantel. Hines used to rule Lavantel, you know, back in the day.
Hmm.
Most of the time, it's always a Hines used to represent Lavantel. Desmond, what part of Trinidad and Tobago you from?
Tell her Heinz from Arima too.
That Hines from Arima too?
Yep.
I think that is Desmond first year. Look, even Mr. Intellectual asks the question. Blessed afternoon, Desmond. By any chance you related to Fitzgerald? Look, I'm telling you, you change Pastor Google. I have a video on Pastor Google. You passed out the internet search engine name,
You
Tommy.
know, funny. I just turned on my television a couple days ago, and who pops up was him. I
Yeah,
looked at
and you know, I ain't even download, but I go download it. I go download it and show you how the pastor continues, PASTA, continues to mislead people and continue to be easily fact-checked with his misleading, miscommunication, malingering, misinformation. I mean, I'm serious, you know. It's so sad.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's so sad. Just short of welcome. Good evening, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Let me see something. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it for a moment. He was talking about how everybody wins, but he didn't win.
Everybody win, but he didn't win?
Yeah, when you say win, everybody win, but he didn't win.
What you expect to win?
I'm only predicting doom and gloom.
Well, I mean, that is it, you know. What Hines went in the ministry for, like, wake up and realize it had an election and they lost. I'd have played the editorial on that one.
Sad.
Sad, yeah.
I hope they investigate him and find out what he took out of there.
But I fully agree with that, boy. I hope, but the acting COP say he ain't get nothing to do anything about anything. He ain't get a report or anything like that.
Yeah, because they're all in cahoots.
Boy. So he had to wait for a report in order for something to happen, right?
Everybody covering everybody.
Don't they used to do like undercover investigations?
Which cover?
Oh, okay, all right. Sorry. All right. Pusad, welcome. Pusad Ramnat, good afternoon to you as well. Good afternoon to you as well. Joshoda says Wall Street PM should investigate her.
Dark night under deep cover.
I don't understand that, boy.
It's really tough. It's really tough in Trinidad.
Why? You could get away with everything.
So many people working for the red.
You think it's easy? Hey, Mr. Intellectual, Bijam good enough? Busy good enough? Hey, Bijam, Mr. Intellectual, want to know how you're going, brother? Fishing pond is fishing pond, right? I mean, Sandy Grande.
Fishing pond.
Yeah. Fishing pond. Pearl Sammy. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Pearl.
Tommy, let me try and take this call here, okay? Give me a minute.
Yeah. Meanwhile, let me see what I have here.
All right, caller, welcome. Caller.
Wall Street, how you doing? Orlando here.
I'm excellent.
I'm watching the program not for the first time, but this is the first time I'm calling you.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm watching from Orlando. I live in Orlando. But Wall Street,
Yeah.
I don't understand why you didn't go and lock up Hines for going into the people's place. They're going to go and lock up, charge him for trespassing.
Well, the assistant commissioner of police said he didn't get a report about anything that happened there, so he waiting to see.
He don't get a report of nothing. He don't see nothing. He blind. Assistant commissioner, he don't see nothing. He like the man for the movie Hogan Heroes. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. I don't feel. Yeah. I mean, there's a blind commissioner we have. But anyhow, I'll be in Trinidad next week. I'm going on Trinidad Friday.
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Safe journey.
I'm coming to boys from Public Report. Thank you, Wall Street.
All right, man. Take care, Orlando. Thank you. Yeah, folks, there you have it. And another new caller, Orlando, boy. Orlando in the house.
Yep.
Orlando, boy. Orlando. I love what Tommy, I know you've been to Orlando, right?
Of course.
Yeah. I love them, man.
I've been to
Actually,
Disney. You been to Disney World?
yeah, man. Yeah, plenty times. Yeah. Anybody here? Yeah, you have a voice now there?
Yeah, let me see what this guy is saying here.
Go ahead.
Good God, first day of the week morning to you, first day of the month to you and yours. All the best in your operations. Remember, once it's God's first, you can't lose at all. All the best.
Okay.
Troy Smith, welcome. Blessings to everyone in the village. Mr. Rima say you lie and you are biased. I wonder what she talking about. I don't know, boy. Sometimes I don't think Mr. Rima does take she pill, you know. I just have a feeling. No, I serious, Tommy. I don't feel Mr. Rima does take she pill sometimes when she wake up. Mr. Rima, take your pill. Mr. Rima, who you talking about? You lie and you are biased. Who you talking about? Just asking. Hey, look, we friend come back. Volstang, nah, doesn't spend my hard working money into party and I go steal my drink my rum. Yeah? Okay. Hey, Tommy, look your friend, boy. Oh, look on the screen. Your friend. You see she?
Let me increase the size of this thing.
Yeah. Are you paying them, friend?
All right.
Yeah. Patty, welcome. Patty say Mr. Tommy on Wall Street. Yeah. She long ago she used to say good evening or good thing. Now she just say Mr. Tommy on Wall Street. Yeah. Eh? Look, Mr. Ramon is saying good day to read alone. She don't say good day to other people, you know.
Another voice, no.
Wait. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Wait. Caller, welcome. Caller.
Hello?
Caller, welcome. You're live on WZYE 95.9 FM. Caller, you're breaking up. Caller, try back. You're breaking up real bad. Try back, caller. Go ahead, Tommy. You have a voice note there?
Yeah, let's see. It's playing, but nothing in audio.
Well, I know. You sure? Maybe what you could do is go out and come back. X out it and come back. You know, I want to say something, Patty, you know, you know, your PNM people, they'll be so unfair sometimes, it's just unbelievable. You putting up a post, Patty, that all views not welcome here? Tommy, you see what she put up? All views not welcome here. Patty, you cannot be serious. Maybe you, I don't know, like you and Mr. Rima sharing the same pill. Something wrong. All you have to be sharing the same pill. No, seriously. Like always twinlets now. Do they have twinlets, Tommy?
I don't remember any.
Yeah. They had to have twinlets.
Twins.
Yeah. Or twins. Oh, I thought it was twinlets. Caller, welcome to WZYE 95.9 FM.
Hey, first time caller, eh? I'm calling from Marabella.
Marabella?
I really, yeah, boy. I'm so happy to get you. Like, first time I ever trying, and I get you.
Wonderful.
I just want to say, guys, I love all you. Keep up the good work, please.
Yeah, man.
And for all the haters and all the people who just can't believe they're not relevant anymore. I just want to say, all they do like what Anna Roberts saying, all they just please, we have a country to rebuild, and it seems like we had to start from scratch. And I want to say thanks again.
Thank you, Marabella.
What part of Marabella?
What part of Marabella you calling from? What part of Marabella?
You know where the stadium is? John Stadium.
Yeah. I know what that is. I know what that is, Tommy.
Upperlands.
Right around there.
Right around there?
And yeah, if you know anybody want to buy a coal pot,
I
go them the one I did buy now, because I see coal pot the other day now, and they bring him back in the parliament.
Okay.
I so shame for them new people, and I see the Dwayne.
Yeah.
But right, if you see, you are the same old. Sorry to be disrespectful. Same old kind of smirky, disrespectful, hating kind of smile, like midget or myself. Yeah. So thanks again, guys.
Yeah, man.
Have a nice.
Tell a friend, Marabella. Yeah.
Thanks for calling.
All right. Bless. Here we go. A new caller here at WZYE 95.9 FM.
No. Which part the stadium is, right?
Yeah, I know what that is.
They used to have a horse racing track there. It's called Union Park. Long ago. Yeah. When I was home as a youngster, we used to go to Union Park to see horse racing.
Okay. Wow. You know, I used to go horse racing, but I used to go in the Queen's Park Savannah. I couldn't go in Santa Rosa Park. You said Santa Rosa Park too, right?
Santa Rosa is a Rima.
No, I never went there. I never went there for horse racing. But I used to go in the Queen's Park Savannah because Tommy, I never forget this horse, boy. A horse named Queen, boy. Queen. Anytime that horse running, I used to bet on that horse.
In my day, you used to have horses like Tico, Menton.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Young turner about.
I remember that one too.
Yeah.
Let me take this call here. Orlando, welcome. Orlando.
Hey, Wall Street, that you talk about Union Park. I used to go there, man. I know where Union Park is in Marbella. I was down there, man. I'm not that young, and I'm 63 years old. So I know where the park, I know Marbella. I know all those areas pretty good, yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm probably talking Tommy age. I don't know how old Uncle Tommy is, but
yeah.
I'm not young. Huh?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're talking about politics. I know Basil Pandey, brother, everybody. Basil Pandey, brother, taught me in school, man.
Why?
So I'm an old guy on the block, but still looking young, but 63.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Orlando, happy by 7. I have 7 on your 63. When you were born, I was 7.
Yeah, I live close to Orlando. I live close to. I don't go to the place, man. It's too damn busy. Yeah, so
Yeah, man.
I like your program.
Bless.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that is Orlando, but we have Marabella, Colleen. Okay, Vindra, welcome. Let me say hello to Vindra. Good afternoon, Mr. Tommy and everyone. Welcome to you, Vindra. Nah. Cool, brother. Nah, let we just allow people like Patty and them, because Patty is very disappointed when she said that. Oh God. Just show that says watch it. You know, you're supposed to throw pumpkin seed. You're not supposed to plant pumpkin. Well. Tommy, but that's what I kind of mean, you know, just Roger. I mean, she threw the seeds. I mean, you know, she went and planted. you know, Trinidadians just do, Tommy.
Yep.
You know, when we say plant, we really mean plant. We mean throw. Yeah, like for example, when a Trinidadian say reverse back, right? It's not to reverse back, it's to reverse, right?
True. So
we
true.
Reverse back. You know? And
yep.
I'm going to tell you, well, I come in just now. Right? What does that really mean? I come in just now.
I think like the Jamaican say, I soon come.
Right, I soon come. But I mean, I give already joke here. One Christmas, a Jamaican knock on the partner door. He's a Trinidadian, and the Trinidadian say, "Well, who there?" The Jamaican tell him, "Is I and I, Jah Rastafari Selassie I and I." The Trinidadian turn around and tell him, nah, it's too much oil.
Too much oil, yeah.
Too much oil. You know, it's Christmas. He tell me, it's too much oil, too much oil. Yeah. What boy? Caribbean Soul drinking El Dorado. Rajesh, welcome. Rajendra, welcome. Pleasant good afternoon, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Miss Santa Cruz, welcome. Good afternoon, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Tommy?
Yes.
Tommy? Did you see that the former government spent $950 million on the Central Block? And it is not going to be open in another maybe 3 months, 3 or 4 months. And 900 and I go play it for you. It's kind of long, but I play it for you. If you see people making money, if you see,
of course, and money I spent for the campaign too.
$950 million. Yeah,
almost $1 billion.
Yeah. Oh, and it didn't finish yet. But we go play that one for you all after the break. And then, Tommy, you know things just end up in my mailbox just so, You end up in my mailbox.
No, it ain't no more. What's the other thing? No more emails or email for email gate or whatever.
Oh, no. No email gate. No email gate. Yeah. And Wassa boy. Wassa. Problems in Wassa boy. Problems. We will get a twofold, yo. Boy, we have all kind of things. Yeah. UNC, Kamla fixing everything. 100 man. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go back to the chat. Good afternoon to my friends on the chat. Rajesh say, boy, I'm listening to PNM Red Chicks. These people really despicable, yes. Vindra say, good afternoon, Mr. Marshall. Hey, that you first person call you by your first name, Tommy, boy.
How you doing?
Mr. Marshall, boy. Hey, wait now. Miss Santa Cruz was picking mango. Miss Santa Cruz, what kind of mango you're picking? This is the picket. The mango season, Tommy?
Yep.
And what kind of mango you was picking, Miss Santa Cruz? I wonder what kind of mango, boy.
So
What's the
the
best mango? Julie mango, right? Sweetest
yeah,
mango, Julie, right?
yeah. Julie's probably one of the best mango.
Yeah, Julie's the sweetest mango, no doubt about it.
But there are people who love starch. I love starch. I love Zabrico. I love Dudus.
Yeah, but I don't think them are sweet as Julie. We start Zabrico in up in Lavento, but I don't think them as sweet as
No, what happened with Zabrico is cheesy. It's like I call that cheese mango.
What is this one by? Caribbean soul end up cooking curry goat stones. You ever had that, Tommy?
Not yet.
Curry goat. What is that? You putting stone in the curry goat?
You must mean testicles.
Caribbean. So what kind of curry goat is that? I don't know. Maybe
look like you catch a ram goat and take out the testicles.
No. He must put the goat on top of stones to cook it.
You think so?
Yeah. I feel. You know, you can put coals. Tommy, or whatever used to cook with coals in Trinidad.
In the country, when we up in the country, used to use coals and stuff. Not in the city.
No, we used to use coals in Chumakak and in Lavantil. Yeah. Coals. You know, gas tank is coals. June sing. Hey, look, Capitan boy. Capitan, welcome.
I'll be still out in the east.
He's still in Viet Cong. It's Viet Cong, right?
Vietnam.
What is the difference between Viet Cong and Vietnam?
Cong is a person, and Nam is a land.
Wait. Viet Cong is a person?
Yep.
Oh, that you call a person from Vietnam a Viet Cong?
If I remember, I think that's what they used to call them.
Don't we say if you remember? Avenger, good day to you too. Avenger, welcome. Sharon Beaky. So how does that taste? I want to know how curry goat stones does taste. Yeah. I was decided to say Caribbean Nusina UNC Tabanka. June said looks like peas, boy. What 10 tune cartel make? Plenty rain, boy. Sharon said plenty rain. She sleep all day. What? June said, Tommy, like you're missing Rowley, boy. Walls, you're sounding stress-free since paying him out of office.
I'm missing Rowley.
Yeah. Bro say, we are in South. We plant everything. USA? Bro, you in Trinidad? Yeah. Semantic 62, welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, you see what I tell you, Tommy? Look. Desmond Hines from Lavantil. I tell you, Hines and them had to be from Lavantil. He had to be from Lavantil.
All right.
Hines used to run Lavantil all the time. Troy Smith said, and the government used to send home those venues in order for country to strive economically. Rajan Rampasad. What do you say hello to Rajan? Say hello to Rajan. Rajan, welcome. COP, welcome.
Welcome, Rajan.
Professor Walshin, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you, Uncle Tommy.
Same to you, COP.
What kind of lot Caribbean soul eating over there?
Yeah, you know.
Caribbean soul.
You are eating.
What kind of lot?
You are eating gold stones. I thought he meant he put the goat on top of stones and cook it.
when I get weak when you say that. What kind of goat meat is that?
Is the first time COP hear about that?
And I never eat goat stones and leaving that right there. I want to have nothing to do with that. I want to have nothing to do with that. But Caribbean soul, you're real dread to eat that, boy. You're real good to eat that.
It's COP. I shocked. I feel it was a typo. Caribbean soul make. I feel it was a typo.
No, it had people eating it. It had people that eat it, they watch it on YouTube and then. But for Caribbean soul to eat that, it had to be one of them real ancestors from India that bunge that and real masala down that and cook that and bunge that flavor pot. To eat that, yeah.
And there is a big meal or a small meal.
Yeah, but probably something healthy. It helped there. Probably it helped there. But I ain't eating that at all.
Yeah.
I ain't eating that at all. And we partner from Marabella from next to the Man John Stadium. I wonder if it have a big breadfruit and passing down and it have a big nice breadfruit tree. There's about 100 breadfruit on them. I wonder if they eat breadfruit tree. A partner?
But nobody do go and pick from it. Nobody do pick from it. It's in a yard.
Oh, it's in a yard now. Every time I pass on, I just watch that breadfruit tree and say, that is a nice breadfruit tree, boy. What was you see that on Stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tommy.
COP, is that close to the Bella store?
Tommy, say that again.
Close to Bella store style.
I'm asking if it's that side that on, and the breadfruit tree on.
Nah, not on that side. Opposite the health center.
Oh, okay.
Opposite the health center.
That's on the main drag going in towards the stadium.
Yeah. That's right on the corner there by Man John Stadium.
Alright.
That stadium, Wall Street, if you see people used to come out there and walk and all kind, it has nothing like that there again. That is the most dilapidated stadium. In front, it dig up big hole. It has 6 feet and 4 feet hole and thing in that walkway and thing. 10 years and neglected. 10 years and neglected. And they just dilapidated. But Hansen go fix that.
Yeah.
He will fix that. He will write and he will complain to the Ministry of Sports to ensure that stadium come back to restore that facility over there where the future of our community can go over there and contribute in sporting activities. Professor Walshit, you don't go and eat that goat stones, eh? Leave that for Caribbean soul. Ask God Joseph if you want piece of that. Caribbean soul, I'm a good evening.
Yeah, man. Oh, God. Caribbean soul, Caribbean soul, you ain't gonna live down that one. You know that is when like Gordon Joseph say he kicked the dog when he was young. That's similar to when Gordon Dryden Joseph say he kicked the dog. You remember that? Caribbean soul boy. Oh God, Caribbean soul boy. Way. I know, boy. But folks, we're gonna take that break. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. Like us on Facebook at WZYE95.9FM.com. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 609-6509. And like Professor said, share the live, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, we're going to take that break and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Political cemetery. It's not for people like you and me. It is for all them politicians. And I dig in the grave, no fuck with me hand. I find some of them, they living too long. And every 5 years it's the same old song. Some of them dead, just shame to lie down. So I prepare for them a burial ground. Rowley, my first grave for he. With joy in my heart, put him down with me. All of them useless politicians, only making up numbers in my island. Al-Rari, I refuse body. I leave them Muslim, them to deal with he. Big smile on the face and with maybe a hand. It's time to move trash from out of this land. But I taking my time with he. I personally will prepare his body. Make sure he have a sardonic grin on his face. That's all he does do. That man is a waste. Bury in the back of my cemetery. Turn he upside down, he face I can see. Look for the strongest grave digger to cover he. Not with the hand, put good fork on he. Gypsy, political grasshopper. I may feel little pity. He's my brother, but like Tarzan, he's swinging from vine to vine. It's time I help you to make up your mind. Fitzgerald, Rasta City, I know they go glad to get the body. Resi on the tam dum for all to see. Drink 2 beers and watch Coco get happy. I don't care all who go vex with me, but Kamala I not ready to bury. She is a strong, determined woman like me, and deserve a chance to run this country. When she in power, I don't go hungry. And Calypsonian does get big money. She don't deserve no spot in my cemetery. I putting she in the center of the city. Paula, you too damn lazy. You sit on a throne while women die daily. You deserve a nice spot in my cemetery. All you do is just collect big salary. Regis, you disappoint me with your racial tongue. You like you can see. Your baba does trim you with weed waka. All day all you do is sushila. Fally boy, you is a boss. I celebrate with you when PNM lost. One day you must come bust a line with me. We gon' knock a glass, make myself happy. I yadi that what you is to me. A grassroots man, stand up for country. I will stand by your side and watch you at work. Or if you falter, you're going to get fucked. Watson, what is wrong with you? I thought you and Fally would have stick like you. Boy, shake the man hand and tighten that space before PNM come back and win that race. Shamfa, one quick sacrifice. Yet every week she have new weave, man, she live at night. You and the whole pot man resemble and strong. I come see the bread and you like a tongue.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more more pain. We want to see we way. We want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the law, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching a dollar, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. No more red, 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 no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget, you can like us on Facebook at WZYE 95.9 FM. You subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And like the professor said, subscribe, share the live, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's all good. We're here for you.
Thank you. And I'm looking at my Hayden Wilson, a person who I went to school with. He says, I'll tell you this much, Anselm. Your 10-point item holds so much weight that's imperative that I piggyback on them. Dr. Rowley was never suited for any leadership position that had Trinidad as its prime focus.
Correct.
Yep. Oh God.
Also.
Yeah. Aiden, what I'll have to do, I'll put it on an audio and then I'll read it. And then I have the audio read it. Yeah, it could be much shorter than me trying to read all 10. So I got a little editorial here from Aiden Wilson, who I went to school with. And I'll put it on an audio so I could play it. Donna Alexander says, good day to Professor Washington and Uncle Tommy. Have a safe and blessed weekend. Thank you, Donna.
Same to you.
Yeah. Let me see this voice note here from Mr. Florida.
Hey, Tommy, on Wall Street. Yeah, I live in Orlando. I just spoke to you. I live close to Universal and a few minutes from Disney. I live in the middle of both parks. And I do not go to those parks, man. They're too busy and it's ridiculous. I've been living here 20-something years. I probably visited that place 3 times. And Tommy, and nice background there, Wall Street, and Tommy. Talk to you later. Bye.
So that's Mr. Orlando.
Thank you, Mr. Orlando. You have a great day too.
Yeah. Okay. So folks, I want to play. I want you all to listen to this, right? All I remember some time ago, we had a what type of opening was it again, Tommy? Hold on, let me take this call. Defender, welcome.
Blessed afternoon, Uncle Tommy and Professor Walsh.
Yeah, man.
Same to you.
I mean late, right? So I don't know what to talk about, but I need to talk about this.
Go ahead.
Walsh, I want to start a campaign for the police to investigate failed airlines. I started that campaign from today on your program.
Yeah.
Because no matter what you look at that situation, Uncle Tommy or Walsh,
all right, hold on, folks.
Phone.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, you went out there for a little bit. Start over. Go ahead.
Yes, a call was coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though you went to collect a check.
Yeah.
Wow, we lose him again.
Defender, you call and do not disturb, boy. Yeah, boy. Somebody. Defender got important call it. You got business call it. So, folks, this is what I want to do, right? I want to change it a little bit. I want to play my editorial on Fitzgerald Hines instead. And then we're gonna get back to the Defender.
Sorry about that. Apologize. I was coming in.
No problem.
On normal call.
Yeah, man.
Yes, after what I say.
Yeah.
I want to start over. So even if you're closing your fridge door, I don't want you to hear what I say.
Yeah.
I want to start a campaign today on your program, if you allow me.
Go ahead, man.
To tell the police today they need to do an investigation into failed Gerald Hines.
Yeah.
Because Uncle Tommy and Wall Street.
Yes.
Why are you collecting a check in a car park?
Yep. Yeah.
It have rules and regulations. You need to go sign a document stating that you receive your check. 1, 2, what failed Gerald Hines did for the Ministry of National Security to be collecting a check? There's a lot more questions than answers.
Correct.
So even any way he tried to turn it or swing it, why he didn't name the permanent secretary Wall Street?
Yeah.
Why he left her unnamed?
Yeah.
So don't matter where he turn it, he twist it. I am calling on the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to you, Mr. Speaker, to investigate failed Gerald Hines immediately. Because if that was a little black boy from Lavantil,
yep. Yep.
All know we lock up.
Long time. You have one silver bracelet.
I'm calling on the UNC to start an to trigger an investigation, not start. Into failed Gerald Hines, and I'll be going on every talk show until I think justice is served for this gentleman, failed Gerald Hines. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me to contribute.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So, Tommy, let me play this
editorial.
My editorial on
Phil Gerald.
Phil Gerald Hines. Phil Gerald Hines. You have to call him by his real name, Phil Gerald Hines. We ain't mixing matters. So, folks, take a listen to this editorial.
A breach too far? Why Fitzgerald Hines must be investigated for his ministry? Visit an editorial by Professor Wall Street. The recent security breach involving former National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines has sent shockwaves through Trinidad and Tobago's political landscape. His unauthorized visit to the Ministry of National Security's Temple Court office on May 29th, where he allegedly sought access to sensitive files, has raised grave concerns about government transparency, security integrity, and potential misconduct. This incident, coupled with the runaway murder rates during his tenure, demands serious scrutiny. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS, must interrogate Hines and any individuals who assisted him, ensuring that no classified information was compromised. If wrongdoing is uncovered, legal consequences must follow. In addition, this incident comes on the heels of Hines's catastrophic failures as Minister of National Security, where violent crimes soared under his leadership, earning him the infamous nickname Failed Gerald Hines. His tenure was marked by runaway murder rates, public frustration, and a perceived inability to manage national security effectively. Now, with suspicions about his ministry visit mounting, Trinidad and Tobago must demand full accountability. Here are 10 reasons why Fitzgerald Hines should be investigated or arrested. 1. Unauthorized access to sensitive files. Hines entered the ministry without official clearance, raising concerns about potential document tampering. 2. Disruption of cabinet proceedings. His actions led to the abrupt removal of Defense Minister Wayne Sturge from a cabinet meeting, signaling the seriousness of the breach. 3. Revocation of access passes. 3 senior staff members had their access privileges revoked, suggesting internal concerns about collusion. 4. Possible cover-up of past actions. Given the high murder rates during his tenure, this visit may have been an attempt to conceal damaging information. 5. Compromised national security files. At least one file related to the Trinidad and Tobago Regiment was reportedly reluctantly handed over, hinting at possible interference. 6. Violation of security protocols. Ministry access is strictly regulated, and Hines's ability to bypass security measures raises serious procedural concerns. 7. Failure to provide clear justification. Hines claimed he was conducting personal business, yet refused to clarify whether he took any documents. 8. Potential breach of classified information. If sensitive files were removed or altered, this could constitute a national security violation. 9. Public trust and accountability. Citizens deserve full transparency, and failure to investigate would undermine confidence in governance. 10. Precedent for future security violations. If Hines is not held accountable, it sets a dangerous precedent for future officials to circumvent security measures. In conclusion, Failed Gerald Hines, a legacy of mismanagement. The nickname Failed Gerald Hines was not born out of political rivalry. It was a direct response to his failure to curb escalating violent crime. Under his leadership, murders spiraled out of control, and his dismissive attitude toward public concerns further tarnished his reputation. This latest security breach only strengthens the argument that he was never fit to handle national security affairs. The urgency of action. This incident is not just political theater, it is a direct challenge to national security. The TTPS must act swiftly, ensuring that no classified information was compromised and that any wrongdoing is prosecuted. If Trinidad and Tobago is to restore faith in its institutions, it must demand accountability from those entrusted with national security. Anything less would be a betrayal of public trust.
So there you have it, folks. My editorial. But Tommy,
yep,
I want to find out the TTPS. You had to get a report to do an investigation. I don't know. I'm asking questions now. You had to get a report to do an investigation. But anyway, let's read what the Trinidad News Day said today. Acting COP, no report made about Hines' visit to the Defense Ministry. Tommy, let me ask you a question. If the police see a guy on TikTok in Trinidad and Tobago waving a gun, they can go and investigate that person without anybody telling them anything?
Naturally.
I mean, I'm trying to understand here. I'm not an investigator, I'm not police. The police need to get a report every time in order for them to do an investigation? Is that what it is?
Seems convenient.
Let's take this call. Yeah, defender.
Sorry for coming back in. We must start on your point first and then deal with that.
Yeah.
Well, the man went on Facebook and say he go and tie up all PNM supporters with tie strap. Did anybody make a report for them to lock him up and charge him? Nice. So let me give Patty two comments in the chat here. The first one is, and next one to sue for Hines. Patty, we are reading in the public domain, you know. We put out there, you know. So after they all the PNM doxology. Don't come here with that doxology. Up to now news, they retract the statement yet, you know. And in order to sue somebody for defamation of character, first you have to prove.
Yeah.
First, you have to prove that the person was wrong and defaming you. So, Patty, don't come here without paying them doxology. I say respect you, but I find it overdoing it now. And the second comment I want to attack when it comes to you. Here, Patty's asking in the chat now, Wall Street. What is the month murder toll so far? Patty, really? 644 people get murdered last year. I hear you say a word.
Not one word from she.
Murder toll?
Yeah.
Patty, you are sick human being. Patty, I feel it's AI, you know. You can't be a real human being, you know. You ask someone the month murder toll? 600 and something people dead last year?
Not one word from she.
Not one word from Patricia Reid?
Yeah.
Patty, I hope you're not AI, boy. I swear, after that, I lost all my respect for you, Patty. Serious, I lost all respect for you. You are not a human being. Yeah. Enjoy your shit. Again, so upset.
No, don't get upset. Don't get upset. All right. Yeah, man.
Stay calm, defender.
Stay calm. Don't let them PNM people. Because that's come out of the hole, you know. You know, Tommy. You ever see them? It used to have them ants used to make red sand or something, and they used to come out of the others red sand at the top. I know they used to do it.
I know red ants.
Well, red ants used to make it's a red sand. You never know them and come out. But in Chumaka, we had some hold with red sand on the top of them ants, and then when they come out, red sand line. I'll go ask somebody to take a picture for me up in Lavantil. Boy, yeah, when Patty and them come out, they come out. KFC, welcome. KFC.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy, man.
What's happening, man?
I'm not coming to dance lady, man.
Yeah, that's all right.
Better late than never.
I see Dirty Dread and Stink Mouth Hand breaking protocols and going in national security. We going there for Mr. Washington.
I don't know.
Yeah, fights. You forgot about all the fights and with all the fights and thing or what?
I don't know. You trying to hide something?
Yeah, you're trying to hide something. We have to lock up hands on them, boy.
Yeah.
It's party or potty?
Party. It's party.
Mr. Washington, we really can't have to really keep on the good work on the USA government. Do the work for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, especially the underprivileged and the poor and needy, you know.
Correct. Yeah.
It's like Patty and Gordon Joseph and Bingo Bag, we call them Big Jaws or Bingo Bag, whatever you call them. It's like all of them. We have to get rid of them. But Mr. Washington, I see my boy jump out and Rolly, you know, you come out like you come out a small goat, you come out and talking about the UE campus.
Yeah.
And Roberts. Better come with that, Roberts, you know, he not playing with them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to defend the UNC right down on Mr. Washington.
All the time.
Them PNM sycophant and them. They defend the PNM for the last 9 years. They seen it wrong. I said to murder, this, that, all kind of thing going on in the PNM. And they're not coming out. The word is the all kind of thing. I tell them, PNM, tell them, all.
Yeah, man.
Because they suffer under the PNM. So I watch the doctor listening.
Yeah, man. Hey, New Era, I don't understand all you know. This program is a mess up. But you part of the mess up because you're here.
Right? Why are you listening if it's a mess up?
New Era, welcome to the new mess up era. Welcome. Tommy, you had to be in a mess up era. Eh? If the program is a mess up and you here, you understand?
He means you like mess.
You like mess. You like mess. Don't worry yourself. So I want to finish read the article for you. Hold on. Shanika, welcome. Yeah?
As messed up as it is, he know he's getting information, viable information here.
Correct is right. Correct is right. No, you should change his name to Old Era. You know? It shouldn't be New Era, it should be Old Era because he back in, it seems like, well, if it's a he or a she, New Era seems to be back in the Jurassic, Stone Age, dinosaurical age. Yeah. Oh yeah, Olera agreeing with whoever Patty said Heinz could defend himself. Yeah. All right. So listen to this. New Era. What facts we are misrepresenting? What facts we are misrepresenting? That's what I want to know. But let me read the Newsday article for. Let me continue to read it. Acting COP. No report made about Heinz' visit to Defense Ministry. So all of a sudden, Tommy, you have to make a report to the TTPS in order for them to do a serious investigation about security breach in Trinidad and Tobago. Tommy, make it make sense now. Tell me I'm off base. Tell me I'm off base.
You got to realize this, you know. The red is so entrenched in Trinidad society that they are operators and operatives in every aspect and in every agency.
So you mean they have compromised these agencies so much?
Absolutely.
Wow. Tommy, I'm surprised you went there. You
say,
Tommy, that the PNM for the past 10 years have compromised many of these independent institutions in Trinidad and Tobago. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely. I'm just speaking truth to power.
And that's what we do here. So let me continue to read for you guys. Acting COP Junior Benjamin said he has not received any information about any complaint raised about a visit by former National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines to the Ministry Temple Court office on Abercrombie Street, Port of Spain on May 29th. Acting COP, you ever heard of Facebook? Tommy, you think he knows about Facebook?
Of course he does.
Does he know about a fella, former Minister of National Security called Fitzgerald Hines, better known as Fitzgerald Hines?
Of course he does.
Why did acting COP don't go and read the Facebook page what the man posted for himself?
What I want to know is why is it he was allowed to just walk in and do what he wants to do?
Correct. And then the acting commissioner of police saying that he don't have no report. Tommy, many times they don't have no report and they see something on Facebook and they go and do investigations. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, well now X. And they go and do investigation. Oh God, make it make sense now. Make it make sense now.
You see, what they are not used to is having their feet kept to the fire and having the fourth estate really stand up.
Correct. You know, I'm beginning to wonder. I wonder if Caribbean Soul gave some of that curry goat. If Caribbean Soul gave some of that curry goat, you know, that curry goat thing that he talk about it. Yeah. But let's read on. But he made this comment after Hines rejected claim that he went to the office to meet with officials about 3 sensitive files. But wait, Didn't people get suspended or reassigned because of that visit? Let's read on. In a brief WhatsApp response on May 31st, Benjamin said, "So far, I have no report of such report to the police." So now, in order for the TTPS to do an investigation, you have to make a report. Right, Tommy? So if I behaving bad on TikTok, on social media, and nobody report me, the TTPS shouldn't do an investigation. Because nobody report it. News, they understand that 3 top public servants at the ministry have since been reassigned to the office of the Prime Minister as an interim measure pending the outcome of an investigation. Wait now. Nah, I ain't read that correct.
Nah, read it again.
Let me read that again. News, they understand that 3 top public servants at the ministry have since been reassigned to the office of the Prime Minister as an interim measure pending the outcome of an investigation.
So they reassign them up?
No, if they reassign them up,
they are reassigned in an upward fashion.
Yeah. I understand that. Let's take this call. Mr. Intellectual, welcome. Mr. Intellectual,
hello.
Welcome.
Yeah, blessed afternoon.
Yeah, man.
I sit down listening and I going through the chat and thing too, and I was saying, are we really looking forward to building a nation? Are we really interested in developing our country and getting things going forward? Or do we really want to sit down now and dispel the truth that is happening at this present time? Or are we just comfortable with the wickedness that was taking place for the past 9.5 years? And we want it to continue. That's what these people are on the chat looking for. That's the only thing they understand. People are abusing them, taking our money, doing what they want, when they want, how they want, and nothing for you. There's the kind of people that support this kind of nonsense for 9.5 years. No comment or complain.
Yeah.
Miss Reed, let me address Miss Reed a little bit. For 9.5 years, you said nothing about the murder rate. You defended Hines and all these people and them, and you continue to defend the PNM. I have no problem with that. But when you start to ask questions, unreasonable question, it have me questioning where your mind is. If you're a true patriot, if you really care about your country, then you would let the people and them know exactly why it is the murder rate still is the way it is today, and where it really happening.
But Mr. Intellectual, let me hold it for 1 minute. You see, when you listen to that thing by Patty scraping the bottom of the barrel, she's scraping. Yeah, why? She's scraping. You in office for 1 month. 1 month. Your party just left office, and you want to talk about the murder toll in 1 month? What could any party in the world do in 1 month regarding a murder rate? Look, party and them, that is not just dunceology, you know. That's stupidology, foolishology, and dotishology at its fullest. Go ahead, Mr. Intellectual.
I could understand you being irate about something like that, but it have a different spin to it. I know that I'm so excited for change, right? That they can't wait. The problem is Back then, they couldn't open their mouth and say nothing, because if they did only open their mouth and sing, the little kakara that they was getting, right? They ain't gonna be able to get it again. So they have to shut them out. But now they get a little cure for the laryngitis. You understand? They come out to talk. But they never really check themselves to see that what they're talking is foolishness.
Yep.
All they know that they get a chance to talk. Whether it's true or not, them decide, well, hey, watch me. If now we could talk, we could defend the party, so we could get more money. You understand? Them singing for the supper, you know. If them do that, they may get paid. That's what's going on with these people and them, you know.
Yep.
If they don't come outside and do that, them don't get paid. I see they start to talk about who was on charges, and they have a whole thing on TikTok and all that kind of thing. I'm telling you, the ignorance of these people and them so great that they can't help themselves, you know. Gentlemen, have a blessed afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you. Tommy, listen to your red partner, PNM Fox. Former ministers and you know what? You know it's sad, boy. PNM Fox, it's sad, no boy, because
no order. He said basically that they have no order.
No order, none. And I used to think PNM Fox is a very intelligent man, you know. I used to think so, but he's changing my mind daily. He's changing my mind daily with this kind of gobbly gawk that you just cut and paste here, PNM Fox. But then again, it seems like you're getting your information now from Mr. Rima. It seems so. You're getting your information from Mr. Rima now. Because Mr. Rima does type thing that, you know what I mean? It's a little different. You're getting your information. And let me give you an example. Let me give you an example with Mr. Rima. As soon as I say it, New Era, why is she working at home, sweet home? That Mr. Rima. She asking that. Mr. Rima, you ever hear about working virtually? You ever hear about that? You ever hear Trump working from Mar-a-Lago and he working from Bedminster here in New Jersey?
Right.
You ever hear that, Mr. Rima? Oh God, Mr. Rima, stop showing your different type of allergies now. Stop it, Mr. Rima. Stop it. You know what I mean? They say, what is he saying again, Tommy? It's better to keep your mouth shut.
And let people think that you.
What it is?
Better to keep your mouth shut and make people think that you're. Than to open it up and prove.
What? You're missing out that word. It's fool. It's fool that's going there.
Well, you can. So anybody who listens can fill in the blanks.
Yeah. Mr. Rima, it's better you keep your mouth shut, right? Than to open it and confirm it.
True.
Oh God. Yeah. Fox, PNM Fox, I'm surprised at you, boy. I'm surprised at you. I used to think that.
Why are you surprised?
Well, no, Tommy, I wouldn't class him with Gordon Dryden Joseph. You understand? I wouldn't do that. I thought PNM Fox had a little more intelligence, just a little more. You understand? And I wouldn't class him with Mr. Rima either. I wouldn't class him with Mr. Rima. You see? And I thought he was one of the intelligent one in the bunch. You know what I mean?
He may be intelligent, but bias could be overruling intelligence.
Say that again. He what?
He could be intelligent, but his biases are overruling the intelligence.
Oh, Tommy. You hit the nail on the proverbial head there. Right? So his redness, right, makes his intelligence diminish.
Correct.
Okay. Like diminishing returns. The more he continued to be read, the more his intelligence diminished.
See, country don't matter, All that matters is party.
Wow. PNM Fox says, Wall Street, you're not an intelligent man, so you cannot measure other people's intelligence. Of course I could. I teach, and that's what I do. Tommy?
You develop intelligence.
Tommy, I teach, so I could measure people's intelligence because I teach.
You teach, and in teaching, you impart knowledge.
Correct is right. Yeah. So I could tell really from the beginning. I could tell. You know what I mean? PNM Fox. Yeah, I could tell. So when I read things, and folks, the thing about it, you guys can say what you want. When you come here, you learn stuff.
Absolutely.
When you read, at least you get some edification. You may not want to believe it, or you may not want to agree with it, right? Yeah, defender.
Please excuse me. I'm taking this one very serious, sir.
Yeah.
Next question. Do you think it's coincidence that he went on that day, knowing the cabinet was in
yeah,
sitting on the cabinet?
Correct. Yep.
It was coincidence, was it?
No, it was no coincidence.
Well,
no coincidence.
The police had a search on CNC3 that they contacted Mr. Wayne Sturge, Wall Street, and he said he did not make a report directly, but to his knowledge, a report was made. So is who now lying? Is the police service covering up for failed lines? I'm asking.
Correct.
Yeah. We need to take this at a different level, because the kind of wickedness them doing for the last almost 9 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, we need to stand up against them.
Yeah, man.
I just said, Sturge said a report was made, and he said also, as Phil Gerald as an attorney, should know sometimes silence is gold.
Yes.
Enjoy with me, Professor
Wall
and Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, man. Tommy, old era. Yeah, what old era says. Listen to this. If Wall Street listen to Mr. Rima, he will learn something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
of course you will.
I go learn that. I go learn that. Eh?
Of course you will learn something. Something is a key word.
What is something I go learn?
Something.
I sorry. I just be very generous with Mr. Rima and them and the
rhetorics.
Yeah, and the rhetoric. I just be very generous. Trust me. Folks, let me say this, Bitcoin hold up. Bitcoin hold up. Hold a minute. Folks, I really and truly don't think that certain people should be really and truly talking up. Anyway, Bitcoin, go ahead. Go ahead, Bitcoin. Wait. Hold on a minute. Let me say this, I'm going to toot my own horn now, right? This is me, and let me say this, right? Don't let my confidence interfere with your insecurity. So, new era, don't let my confidence interfere with your insecurity. And let me say this. All you see that editorial that I just do, it have 18,000 views on YouTube. 18,000 views on YouTube. So, new era, when you could do a post that have 10 views, you come and talk to me. Bitcoin, go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon again. I'm Tommy on Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
You see that story, that break with Heisey?
Yeah.
That all kind of different angle coming from it,
Correct.
And you don't know the truth of it now because their media misrepresenting that story all. Because that guy just not defend that man. He just said that to stage file a report or some kind of thing like that, right? And I ain't Prophet Benjamin, who is the commissioner of police, say he didn't receive no report. So I don't know what really going on with that story, because that was on one of the media last night. The media like bacchanal too, eh? So I don't know where that story going. And furthermore, the minister Mako, right? The good friend, Marsha, say like that smoke screen. Get over it and move on. Yeah, she said like that smoke screen. So what she will be bringing as a Mako minister for in opposition is the truth. And anything else anybody bring is part of UNC smoke screen.
Yeah.
Like she went through enough smoke screen with the PNM in the last 10 years, right? And she didn't complain about that. She was accepting all of that. But now that you're seeing things on reading here, they say smoke screen. So that was telling you, know, there is just the PNM with a telescope and the UNC with a microscope. And I tell you see that playing out here right now because the TTPS, them dragging their foot on a lot of issues going on in this country. You see with the sports ministry who went on there. You could tell me them and try to contact people and investigate individuals who was getting contracts all over the place. It was contract galore, you know. Listen, you wouldn't know it, but before this election, all these CPAP contractors and them signed 4-year contracts, you know. Well into the UNC tenureship, you know. So that they would have to be there for 4 years at the UNC before they can remove them. And that's what the PNM do. Tell me that it's some kind of corrupt activity too. That is the same thing they was doing with the buildings when Firestar Rari went and renew contracts for that. So it's part and parcel of PNM corruption, but it's not corruption for them, you know. It's justice for them, as they say, because it has certain parcel that back up them kind of action, eh? He like that. It's only he chose he said they cut. Have a good day.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna finish read that article here in the news day. Wait now. News day take down the pages by Tommy. Look, we didn't find the page you were looking for. Please try searching for it. Click on the search icon at the top to begin your search.
They're listening to you.
Look, they just take down the page, folks.
They're listening.
Look. Let me see if all they could see this. Look. All they see this? They just take down the page. Look.
They're listening.
They just take down the page. Sorry. I was just reading it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me try on my laptop. Hold on, eh? Let me try on my laptop. Maybe they didn't take it down. Let me try on my page not found, Tommy. We didn't find the page you were looking for. Please try searching for it. Click on the search icon in the top navigation to begin your search.
They removed it.
Folks, the Fourth Estate took down the page. You understand? They took it down. Whoa. No page, boy. Let me click again, Tommy. Try just to be sure. Wait, they take down the page, boy. Yeah, defender.
Now what? She I see it still, so they must block you.
They block me. I have it done. Send the link to me. Send the link to me.
I want to know.
Yeah. Hold on a sudden, boy. Send the link to me. We pay our money to pay Hines. Pay Hines what? Yeah. Pay. What we paying Hines for? Tell me. Pay Hines. Yeah. Pay Hines. Yeah. Pay him. Pay him. Yeah, we go pay him, man. We go pay him. Yeah. Yes, so folks, it's simple, you know. Simple. I will take this voice note. All right, let me go back here. All right, let me go here. All right, I guess I don't know, boy. I guess they block my
account.
They blocked me. All right. So I just get it from Defender. All right, so let me continue. All right, so former National Security Minister said he visited the new Ministry Temple Court office in Fort Spring on May 29 to collect a check. The simple and only facts are that on May 29, 2025, I communicate via telephone with the permanent secretary of what used to be the Ministry of National Security, he said in a Facebook post on May 31st. But why the Assistant Commissioner of Police can't read this post here and get information from it? Why you can't do that? Hines said that conversation revealed there was a check due and ready for me at the office. He added, with the PS agreement, I proceeded to the office to collect same. I drove into the ministry's car park and waited a few seconds. The car park is located in the basement of the building and manned by MTS security personnel. There are also security cameras in the basement and other areas of the ministry. The PS Hines claimed emerged from the elevator in the car park and handed me the check. I thanked and I immediately left. Hines said he made no request of the PS or anyone else at the ministry for anything else during his time there. He claimed Newsday article about his visit to the ministry was false. Hines was removed as a Minister of National Security on March 17 and assigned a portfolio of Minister in the office of the Prime Minister after Stuart Young was appointed as Prime Minister. In the May 31st article, Defense Minister Wayne Sturge confirmed Hines' visit to the ministry, which led to the revocation of access passes for 3 senior officials. Sturge also said an investigation was underway to determine if any files had been removed. There was a strong reluctance to provide a particular file, which was requested and eventually received. After repeated requests and a strong demand, Sturge said in a WhatsApp response to queries from Newsday on May 30. The article also stated that Sturge had to be interrupted during a cabinet meeting on May 29th and briefed by security personnel about Hines' visit, which took place shortly after 3 p.m. Hines was also contacted for comment on May 31st. I am a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, and as such, I'm entitled to go to any public office, particularly when it has to do with legitimate and personal business, the former minister said in a WhatsApp response. He did not reply to a follow-up question on whether he had requested any files or left with any. In his Facebook post on May 31st, Hines says, these falsehoods have already begun to gain many adverse comments about me on social media. Hines said he intends to pursue all legal remedies available to him. Newsday understands that 3 top public servants at the ministry have been transferred to the office of the Prime Minister pending an investigation into the matter. Meanwhile, acting COP Junior Benjamin said he has not received any complaint raised about a visit by former National Security Minister to the ministry. In a brief WhatsApp response on May 31st, Benjamin said, so far I have no report of such report to the police. He made no further comments. Newsday understands that 3 top public servants of the ministry have since been reassigned to the office of the Prime Minister as an interim measure pending the outcome of an investigation. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. Yeah? So,
Yep.
Let me play some voice notes before we go for the break. Okay, let me take this call. Miss Atlanta, welcome. Miss Atlanta.
Good afternoon, Wall Street.
Yes.
Miss
Atlanta, welcome.
Yes.
Afternoon.
Who wrote that?
Turn on
Yes.
your computer.
Who wrote the article you were just reading? Who was the author of the article?
Let me see. Hold on, I can tell you. Hold on.
Yes.
Newsday reporter. They don't have a name.
They don't have a name?
No, it just says Newsday reporter.
Oh, well, I was now thinking of why don't you call the author, the who wrote it, because where he or she got the facts.
Okay.
But I never know a story. You read a story without the person who wrote it in the. You're accustomed seeing people write in the stories with no, like how we know Wall Street given a editorial. It wasn't just an editorial by nobody.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have the person who wrote it because. You know, I know you're a facts man, and that's supposed to be factual for you to put it out in the public like that.
Yeah. I would have called. I was gonna call Mr. Hines, but I guess his
But why you know Mr. Hines so far on I mean don't take your calls. you know you are nobody in his sphere. But I'm talking about the news day. The news they have a news desk that takes you know what I mean. You could find out.
Yeah, well, I ain't going through all that for that. Yeah, my thing is, Mr. Atlanta, my thing is this, is that the TTPS is not doing an investigation because they never receive a report. How could that make any sense?
Well, how do you know there's a report out?
No, ACP, the acting commissioner of police said he didn't receive a report.
Well, all right, so who tell it out? Well, probably they don't have a report. That's why I wanted to find out from where you got your report.
But Mr. Atlanta, don't they do investigation from seeing things on social media?
Well, don't you?
Yeah. So why they don't do the same? They don't do the same?
Right. So where you got, the same way you don't know where you got your report, and it wasn't a report because I'm not hearing who wrote it and where the facts came from. They probably didn't get a report. I don't know. Because it sounds very foolish to me. You know what I mean? Facts are facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we don't know who are the three people that they revoked their it's three they said?
Yeah, three of them.
Right. You don't know who did it. Well, everything sounds so false now that you know what I mean?
What sounds false?
Everything.
Like what?
Because I asked you who wrote the article where you got where you got your facts from.
Yeah, the article. I was reading the article to you.
Right. And who wrote the article? You don't know.
No, right? Well, I mean, there's no name there.
Well, all right, so no name, right? So no names, no facts. To me, you remember, I go by names. I go by facts. Like you.
Mr. Atlanta, many times just have an article in the newspapers and sometimes they don't have no name. So that means it's not factual.
I don't know.
So that means. But does that mean it's not factual if there's no name?
I don't know because you know. Who wrote it? How would you put anything that you don't write and just we had to wonder who wrote what you wrote?
Yeah, there's our ghostwriters too. They have ghostwriters.
Well. Oh, okay. Well, I like news desk.
It goes like that. People that's writing and don't put a name to it, and some other person can put a name to it, Mr. Atlanta.
But right, but at least you can put a name, even if it's a false name or whatever.
Or they don't put no name. Some of them don't put no name.
Oh, well, okay. Well, all right. I'm a person when I write letters to the editor or anything, my name is always there, so that is out of my mind. So probably, as you say, there are people without names or have ghostwriters. Because one thing they always say when we write letters to the editors, they always say they won't take any letter without names. That is one thing, one fact that you know when you are writing to the letter. At least I write letters to the editor. That's one fact they say. They don't acknowledge nameless letters. I don't know, but anyway, things must have changed over the years. I must be from the old school. But if you want, you could try and see if Hines, seeing that he's in the if you could get through to him.
No, I had to get his settlement and fettlement before I call him.
You have to get what?
His settlement and fettlement. I had to get his settlement and fettlement before I call him. You there?
I didn't get that. Settlement? What settlement?
That's what he said before. And before I call him, I have to get his settlement and fettlement. That's what he said.
Well, the settlement must be unsettled, or it must be going through. He must have it. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, Wall Street. Have a good day. Thanks for taking the call.
Yeah, we take any break, folks. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. And when we come back, I'm going to play that video for you guys. Right? We're going to the break. KFC, call back after the break. We're going to the break. So, folks, we're going to take that break. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. Don't forget, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Share the live as the professor said.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
The way the world is going on, all the hopes start to fall back down. This might sound like fallacy. 79 proved this to me. I sure you remember the fall of many world leaders, rulers of oppression, overthrown many oppressed man. The table turning, sir, round and round. All them oppressors falling down. The table turning, sir, round and round. Now the oppressor is the oppressed one.
Round and round,
Falling down,
falling down.
round and round. Magic 13th of 79, an incident came to mind. Bishop overthrow Gary, backed by the People's Army. Well, look at Samosa, moved by the Sandinistas. Idiot in Uganda, and then Parabokasa. The table turning, sir, round and round, all them oppressor, falling down, table turning, sir. Now the oppressor is the oppressed one.
Round and round,
Falling down,
falling down.
round and round. The words are wheel, the Bible said, that keeps spinning every day. Today you rule a kingdom, tomorrow you in the opposite position. They shall control Iran with everything at his command. Ayatollah took his position, now they shall leave Iran and run. The table turning star, all them oppressor, falling down. Table turning star, round and round. Now the oppressor is the oppressed one.
Round and round,
Falling
oppressor. Falling down. I say they falling down. Round and round. All them oppressor. Falling down. They falling down. Round and round. Round and round.
79
Falling down. I say they falling
was the year of overthrow.
all the turning south.
We do not know what 80 might bring.
Round and round.
We have seen the fall of many great leaders, though they were dictators. We have seen Idi Amin, the Shah, and Emperor Bokassa. We do not know who is next. So our leaders who walk the same pathway with those dictators, I say take heed, for you do not know if you are next.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheed, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Mr. Rima, I'm going to warn you again, okay? Do not continue with your disrespectful comments. And people do not answer Mr. If Mr. Rima continue, she will be blocked. Mr. Rima, you apologized once before. Do not come here with your disrespectful comments. As a matter of fact, apologize for your disrespectful comment or you're out of here. Okay? Because when you start and other people come after you, right? You make this a disrespectful place and we do not tolerate that. Okay, Mr. Rima? If you don't apologize, you will not be welcome here any longer. We do not tolerate disrespect and you know that. And you continue, we're not tolerating that. Okay? So you have another chance to make a second apology, or else you'll no longer be welcome here. Don't come with that type of attitude in here, okay? Take that to other places, not in here. Right? I'll wait for your apology. If you don't get it, dies it. You're out of here. Yeah? You have to stop with that type of behavior. We're not tolerating that here. We're not tolerating that. We have Pekong. We have Pekong, yes. And then we have disrespectful comments. Yeah. Yeah, KFC.
When I put on Mr. Walsheed, Mr. Lanta wasn't ready at the car. Mr. Lanta read that.
Now she read it. She read it.
Out to the public woman, she wasn't named to write that kind of thing. When fridge line them supposed to be kicking down fridge line them door.
Correct.
That was shit.
Yep.
What that commissioner police. Is that PLM, man?
Yeah, okay.
You get rid of them, just now. And them are get locked up. Mr. Lanta, keep on writing the article, man. Best.
Yeah, man. And let me say this, folks. We have to understand, right? In that people have to understand what the government actually mean when they talk about stand your ground laws. Stand your ground laws and the Casa doctrines are two sets of laws, right? Which is similar but actually different. When you talk about home invasion, you are talking about stand your laws. You are talking about the Casa doctrine. When you talk about home invasion, when you talk about being out in the public, you can stand your ground in the public. You can defend yourself in the public, right? So when people like Banmea talk about black people and talking about stand your ground, I talk about that all the time. Yeah, I talk about that. All forget about it. Mr. Rima is out of here. She's out of here. Yeah. So COP, go ahead. Go ahead, COP. COP.
Professor Walsheed, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I on it?
You on?
Yeah, and good afternoon to you again, Uncle Tommy.
Okay.
Walsheed, when I pass National Security Minister going to collect a check, they just go and collect it in the car park. Anybody, any citizen of this country, had to go and collect a check. They just go in the car park to collect it. I believe that past national security by Federal Lines went in with party not supposed to go in. And people ask, bring me with party not supposed to go in. If you're going in a car park, you just go to collect files. You just go to collect documents and things like car park, somebody running over there and hand it, you know. So that trick, what a common better. And I'm glad that 3 police officers gone to the Prime Minister office to duty in Prime Minister office. I'm glad because somebody had to say what really went on over there. Because Fitzgerald Hines is just a citizen of this country, you know. Correct. And a citizen of this country, Fitzgerald Hines.
Yep.
Don't go in a car park to collect a check, you know. It's our front desk part. Pay to go and collect that, you know.
Yeah. I don't understand something. You was an ex-minister of national security and you going in a parking lot to collect a check? Nah, boy.
And the PS call you. That's the information room, you know. That's the information room, you know. The PS don't do that, you know. It has people to do that. It is reaching our office and them just have to do that. And call you. And you going in a car park, you going in the car park.
Yeah.
And what are telling me? The PS run down, gone in the elevator, run down 10 steps, bend the corner, run out 50 feet to go down in the car park and hand you that. The PS? Where that is happening? Where that is happening? The only time in any country those things take place is when it have misconduct in public office taking place.
Yeah, correct.
You understand? When it have misconduct in public office taking place, those things happen. And Professor Wall Street, I want to ask you to maintain a standard. You see those messages, what people see messages and the screen there?
Yeah.
It must be responsible.
Yep.
It must be responsible.
I'll take care of that.
When the future of this country, reading something there, it must be humorous or educated.
Yeah.
Not disrespectful.
Correct.
And unmannerly.
Correct.
We don't want the future of this country see that.
Yeah. I
we
agree.
want the future of this country see something professional. Please maintain that standard.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, even if we have to go back to the 6 people we had on here, right? We will go back to the 6 people. You understand? Because you only have to reach one person. One. That's all you have to reach. Martin Luther King says, you don't have to see all the flights in the staircase. You only have to see the first flight. So, Mr. Rima, go other place with your disrespect. Go other places now. Go other place with your disrespect. I warn you before you apologize. I accepted your apology. Right? No disrespect in here. We're not tolerating that. Don't tolerate that here. We're not tolerating that here. No. Go other places with that. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, Mr. Washington, I must give you a round of applause there. I put on the praise. See, Mr. Rima, block she.
Yeah, she out of here.
She's the racist human being. I seen a program last night, and she can't get she way. She disrespectful and too out of time. And because she has such a racial comment, she let the post up right through.
Yeah. They're very disrespectful.
Mr. Washington, educational program, we really keep the young generation that they think outside the box. They're going to tell them PNM and such a racial comment. Block she.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And Tommy, it's important for us to at least have a program where we have standards and we monitor the chat. And we have people monitoring the chat too.
Yep.
So you come in the sub-basement, right? With your type of dragged up attitude, not accepted here. Not accepted here. Sorry. Go elsewhere with that. Go elsewhere with that. Yeah?
Yep, come correct or don't come.
Yeah. Either you come good or you don't come at all. Or you fall. And Tommy, you see that's part of the problem in Trinidad and Tobago. There are people that have actions and there are no consequences for their action. Look at Fitzgerald Hines as an example. Look at Fitzgerald Hines. There is no consequences for Fitzgerald Hines' actions. None.
There was never any place there was never any place in action as National Security Minister anyway.
Correct is right. Correct is right. So now she knows that there are consequences for your action when you go to other people. Right? Even Miss Daria saying, ban Miss Arima, please. Yeah, we ban she. We get you out of here no longer, Miss Arima, and you come back with a different avatar, and you go back the same place. This time you're getting totally. Yeah. Bondem 23 say, poor Miss Arima, she's a mess. Well, like, that ain't not my problem. But she gonna see a psychiatrist. Like, they're not psychiatrists in Trinidad. Eh? But listen, she apologized once before, Tommy.
I remember.
And we bring she back. So she knew the standards we have here. This is not like standards in Trinidad, It's standardized in anybody's store. Standards, they still have them.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know they are courts. They probably still have standards.
Yeah. Only know that. We but folks, I want to play this for you all. And let me deal with Banma, you have to start to do a little homework to her. You have to do a little homework to her because you just be like throwing things up on the wall. Like you just use the spaghetti theory. You just be throwing things up on the wall and see what goes stick. Banma, go and do a Google search right now. Google the difference between stand your ground laws and the Casa Doctrine. I could guarantee you the portion of laws the UNC wants to bring to Trinidad and Tobago is more on the side of the Casa Doctrine as opposed to stand your ground, but they are calling it stand your ground. The Casa Doctrine, go ahead, Tommy.
I said that's a misnomer.
Yeah. The Casa Doctrine talks with defending your castle. Stand your ground talk with you being in public, right? And defending yourself in public. I fully believe that once it all flushed out, it will be more a version of the Casa Doctrine as opposed to stand your ground, even though they will say it's stand your ground. So what that means, Badmea and Gordon Drygen Joseph, if a bandit break open to your home or in your front door trying to break open to your house and you have a licensed FUL, empty the clip on them, light them up, and you will be within your right under whether the government wants to call it stand your ground or the Casa Doctrine. Yeah? So, just a little education, a little edification. Because, all you hear stand your ground, hey, this, that. We understand stand your ground in the United States of America. We do. And if you live in Florida, we understand that. So, just do a little homework. Don't just come out and just, hey, stand your ground on black people and this, that, and the other. Boss, it's the Casa Doctrine. All right? And when them bandits come in your house and trying to violate your family, you light them up, empty the clip on them. Yeah, defender.
Yeah, good to know. When it comes to the stand your ground law, right? And I agree with Israel Khan. Israel Khan said to make this stand your ground for your house, not the yard.
Yes, no,
I agree with him.
Correct.
I agree with him 100%.
Correct.
You come in my house, I deal with you and I reload again.
Reload again.
You come in my yard to pick a little mango, go your way.
Go your way.
You had to come out my yard.
Yeah.
Also, the reporters ask him if we Forte State really feel us badly,
badly.
They asking him, so if a child take a gun and go in school and shoot up a school, I like the answer he gave them. He said, Mom, children, I don't have the right to bear arms in. So if your child get your gun and go in school and shoot up in school, you're going to get charged. They didn't protect you. They didn't secure your gun properly.
There we go. Yeah, we go. Yeah.
And I agree with him 1,000%. We don't have the right to bear arms. I think the public Wall Street, they pay them education to that number, nothing.
Number, boy. No, wait. The PNM miseducation, not education.
Miseducation.
Miseducation.
Because Wall Street, the right to bear arms and a firearm user's license is two different
and separate things.
Yep.
Two far different things.
Yep.
We don't have the right to bear arms in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yep.
We have the right to apply for FUL and either get it or don't get it.
And what the government is trying to do, Defender, the government is trying for you, if you have a legal FUL in your home and a man, bandits come in and want to distress you, you out the light. Out the light. Out the light.
Reload.
Yeah.
In the ambit of the law. Right?
Yep.
We don't have the right to bear arms in Trinidad and Tobago. Enjoy your afternoon. Good to me on Wall Street.
Yeah. You see, that's the problem, eh? When PNM come with the propaganda and they're trying to get this misinformation, they just stumble badly. Very badly. Very, very badly. So Banmeha coming with PNM rhetorics. Yeah. You know, the only thing Banmeha doing is putting on a red tutu. That's the only thing he's doing. Right. I wonder if you wear tutu sometime. I don't know.
Let's hear some of these voicemails that I have here.
Yeah, go ahead. Take it.
Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's on people's mind.
Yeah, and meanwhile, when you get that, you know, I mean, the thing about it is that we have runaway crime in our country, and all you don't want to defend all your own family. All you don't want to defend all your family. What? Nah, something wrong. Something wrong. Yeah, you rather defend the PNM than to defend your family. You rather not have a legal FUL, which the PNM don't want to give you, but the current government want to give you to defend your family. And you talking about, nah, me won't deal with that. Really? Nah, all you can't be serious. All you ain't serious. Miss Santa Cruz, welcome. Miss Santa Cruz.
Good afternoon, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there.
Yeah.
You know, don't care how many times you explain, well, you and everybody else explain. Look, I didn't get the name of the last caller, right? Who was talking about they're going to blame you if they try to take up the gun and go to school. I didn't get the name of him because you know, the volume was a bit low.
Defender.
Right?
Yeah.
They could explain it from now till the cows come home. You still have people like Banme. Well, I know when New Era disappeared. People like Banme and New Era with a one-liner, right? What is Kamala take on this stand your ground? And according to Banme, it's not the same as the castle something
Doctrine. Castle doctrine.
How many times? It's like instead of Rowley planting the yam seeds in the soil like you planted in the air. Because it's either they deliberately not understanding what is going on, because you know if you didn't put a stop to that racist nonsense that's going on your chat, right? Badman was coming with some nonsense, right? Because their take on it is Kamala giving her people guns to kill Africans. That is their take, and that's the reality.
Yeah. We had to stop that nonsense. We had to stop that nonsense. You had to stop that nonsense because listen, Miss Santa Cruz, if I'm in Trinidad, I want a legal FUL. For anybody come to distress my family, I go put your lights out.
And I will empty the clip and reload.
Yes, correct.
Because nobody has any right in my yard without my permission picking my mangoes. You have to have permission to come into my yard. I didn't open the gate for you, so what you doing there? And the monkey and the cutlass not working. So I need a gun. I want one, right? To protect me and my family. Who said playing Annie Oakley dies all right? right? But why it is that we must live in fear of these criminals? Why? You didn't get permission to come, and that nonsense that Rowley was talking about. Oh, somebody come to pick a Zabaka, you go kill them. That is what he sowed that seed of doubt. He sowed that seed of doubt in your mind. That is not what it is all about. We saw the brutal attacks against family. Wall Street, I don't know if you remember years ago, right? In Penal, where this young man, Utamde Maraj or something like that, he went to save his sister from being raped from a home invasion. And you know where they were from? Mova Laventilla de Beatum. Right? What were you all doing quite in Penal? And because now look at that young man end up dying. Now when people take step, and I sent you the video with the 2 young men going up the step.
Yeah, I saw
right?
it.
I think it was in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now what were you all doing in the man yard? IG did not give all your permission. They were thinking twice about coming into people's home when we can protect ourselves. Thanks a lot, Wall
Thank
Street,
you.
and have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you. Ross, welcome. Ross. Ulrich.
Oi, good
Welcome.
evening, Anselm. Good evening, Tommy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I say now, listening, I wasn't trying to call. I just say I would have taken this program today. But it's impossible to take in this program and not call. I listen to some people calling it Trinidad have rare spin doctors, you know.
What if it is? Yeah, nah. West Indies could do what a few of them spinners, you know.
I'm telling you.
Oh, God.
And same these people who talking never experience a home invasion. I
Boy.
experienced one already. And I agree with Kamla 1,000,000%, not 1,000, you know, 1,000,000%. But that's you're going and empty the clip. And Slim, I don't even want a pistol. I want a gun that when I shoot you, your body must be like if you pass through a blender. You understand? See, that is not a nice experience. Boy, people don't know what they're talking, you know. And if it's Indian, Negro, Chinese, whoever it is doing the invasion,
Whoever
light them up,
light
empty the clip.
I don't care if there's an alien from Mars. I don't care. You come through the door, right? My family in jeopardy, cancel Christmas. It's over for you and whoever. That is it.
Exactly. Empty the clip. God almost, I will empty the clip and smile while I empty the clip too. They must come out like a pass through a blender. That is the kind of weapon I want. And same, listen now. Another thing I'm watching with some of these people who come in and talking. These people who talking against these things are people who didn't vote for the UNC, you know, who are PNM backbenchers and bobblehead with talking this kind of stupidness, you know. I not into that like them bozos and them who come in and the president talking about do away the point system. Something wrong with these people. They have to get away from the colonial brain that they have inside of their head. That they get away from them things. We want to go forward and all they just want to bring me backward. What joy it is in having people like miserable.
Yep.
And say we can't even drive on the road here in peace. Police always waiting to give you a ticket. Holiday time, you want to take your family for an outing to go for a sea bath. You can't even do that because roadblock all over the place. But thanks for technology now, that people will call it and send messages so everybody know where the roadblock is. But all over the place, holiday gone here, all the holidays just have roadblock all over. People, it has these wicked PNM monsters, bobblehead, only think about making people like miserable, and they're laughing all the way to the bank. You see, so when people coming out and talking this kind of dotices, and somebody it has raised that kind of thing inside of me, I just feel like if they don't go down that road.
Yeah, don't go
only
down
have a blessing.
Yeah, man.
Have a blessing.
All right, yeah. Now listen to this, sir. Here, Tommy, here is how the PNM people are not critical thinkers, eh? You here, let me take this call. Orlando, welcome. Orlando.
Hey, Wall Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orlando here.
Yeah, man.
Listen, people talking about the stand your ground law. I live in Orlando and we have that law here, stand your ground.
Yeah.
But Wall Street, gun to shoot by itself, you know. I think that people are so stupid who talk about they don't like the law and that is bacteria guy who does school and make all kind of fancy complaint. The guy is an idiot. He's a garaha. The problem is God don't shoot themselves. Man is human being that has to use the gun to shoot it. So you can give 100 people gun and none of them going to have to go because nobody has causing crime and doing any criminality. They are going to fire no gun.
Correct.
Okay. So when the guy talk about well, he own a gun and he had to see a gun, I hear him talking in the program already.
Yeah.
The guy is a dummy. He's an nincompoop. Florida is a gun lawyer. How many times you have people getting shot here? Unless one idiot take a gun out and kill a lot of people. The gun to shoot, the people shoot the gun. So that's the problem. You have to get rid of the people who using the gun to shoot people.
Correct. Yeah, man.
That's it. That's my
bless.
best.
Yeah. Yeah. JB Harper. Small pin on all of them have personal firearms. All of them have personal firearms. All of them. And the little man who house being invaded, them can't get a license and fuel. Yeah, boy? But the people who house not being invaded, Tommy, them have fuels. Make it make sense now.
I don't know.
And Patty asking, Wall Street, you have a firearm in your state? I'm going to answer that just now. Yeah, Miss Atlanta. Miss Atlanta.
Yes, Wall Street. Remember, you don't have to take a gun if you don't want to, you know. These are for people who want firearms. So even if you find that you don't want that, you just don't take. You understand? You know, there are people who a firearm wouldn't bother them. They don't want a firearm. So
Miss Atlanta.
Telling you, Wall Street, if you want it, you can get it.
Right, Miss Atlanta.
Right. So
this is what should happen. You see, all the PNM people, none of you should go and get firearms. None of you. Because I think it might be in all your constituency where they have a lot of home invasion. So none of you don't get firearms. Don't get firearms. Let them invade all your house and do whatever they want.
Right. But remember, they don't need firearms. Remember, they probably already have firearms.
Well, we talking about legal firearms. We talking about legal.
Well, legal or illegal, as you said. Remember, they don't have to worry about that because that's where they, you know, and you know.
We talking about legal.
But Wall Street. I looked up your the what do you call it again?
The Casa Doctrine and the Stand Your Ground laws.
No, I looked up the article that you read.
Oh, the Newsday article. Yeah.
And the author is Jada Lutu.
Okay.
And she's and I looked at the Jada Lutu, and she's a writer or some kind of thing for Newsday.
Okay.
So her name is right under the article. I sent it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Her name is under it.
All right.
Let me play this message and see what it is.
Yeah.
It's an African woman kissing Barry Potter, singing the slogan, when UNC win, everybody win. You know, I didn't win. You know I didn't win? I had a contract. The state enterprise, TTP. What's my throat? And you went, win? Everybody win? Why you win? Everybody wins. When you wins, everybody wins.
All right.
Everybody wins.
Ulrich, welcome.
Yeah, and same, you know, I have a neighbor have a mango tree, and the mango tree have branches hanging all out in the road laden with mangoes.
Yeah.
And you know, if I want a mango, I just wait until my neighbor who mango and ask if I could pick.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That is where I know. I long time when we was a child, you know, in Labanti, we had trees all over in lands that people had, and we used to go and pick mango all over.
Yeah.
But I live in a place now where I have a neighbor with a mango tree and branches hanging over the road. And if I want a mango, I just go and ask. Even if I don't ask, he will pull a bag and bring for me. You know?
Right.
But people just have this kind of thing about them that, you know, sometimes they just want to do anything. They feel they can run up your chest or jump over your wall. And them thing is wrong. You know what kind of effect that has have on somebody? What kind of trauma people just go through when you do things like that? That has last for life, you know. And same look at, I think I watching how wicked this PNM government was. When you started to talk about the planning in Chumaka,
yeah,
you know, when they started to fix it, when coming close down to election, so they go had it out for election before election time, right? The building where you was planning to buy, every time I pass in there, I just shake my head.
Yeah.
Workers Bank, where you was planning to buy and renovate and open thing for people in Labanti to come and thing. That building there for years, they ain't doing nothing with it. As you ask for it, they prefer to break it down. They break it down, and right now it have nothing there. It's an empty piece of land. That's how wicked it is. And then the people that want to come and talk about great is the PNM. Great is the PNM for them, or they don't come and disrupt nothing here. We want positivity, and and this now Kamala, she win the election, everything going good so far. But people already looking for a third party in case she falter, you know. People looking for a third party from now, you know. In case if she falter,
you know, no
because they
third
don't
party.
want back PNM day, you know.
It's not no third party. No third party.
Well, it could be a second party because right now PNM come like a non-entity, so it could be a second party. But people already looking for that already because they don't want to go back down that road anymore. Thanks to the PNM for opening people's eye with the wickedness. You understand? But I just hoping for the best, and I hope Kamala just stay focused and don't take no advice or no orders from nobody not on board to represent what you want to do for the country. Right? Them as obstructionists. Get rid of them. Have a blessed
Yeah, man.
Yep.
And JB Appa, I saw the articles by Pierce Robinson, right? The fellow does wear a red PNM tutu about the THA, but we could discuss how we could put him in his place. That's what I'll say for now. Because I saw all the pieces. I just watch him. Let him do stuff. Let them do stuff on the UNC now. He report with it. YouTube, you know, Tommy. I tell you.
I remember.
Yeah, Pierce Robinson report us to YouTube, you know. You could do an editorial on him. Mash him up. I ain't say nothing about the UNC lately. Anytime all you say anything about the UNC, all send it to me. I'll do editorial on him with the rare tutu. But JB, I see you doing things on the THA in Tobago. But we could talk. Let me talk. Yeah? Because you afraid me. Anytime, you have to report somebody to YouTube because of an editorial piece and saying that your picture, you have a legal right to your picture. Something wrong with you. So we watching Pierce and we have your Pierce. You think it's you alone can write? You think it's you alone can write, Pierce? No, it's not you alone can write. Not you alone. You understand? Get on the UNC case now. I'm telling you, get on it now. Boy, it's editorial after editorial in your rear tutu. Yeah? Or they just want to play. Or they just, you pick your side. Stay with your PNM tutu. Stay on that side. Don't come over here. When you come over here, you're crossing the line.
It's fire in the wire.
Eh?
It's fire in the wire.
Fire in your... Who sing that song? Calypso Rose. Fire, fire in your wire, wire. Oh, yo, yo. Ay, ay, ay. Eh? Fire, fire in your mapudunko. Oh, oh, oh. It's Rose sing that song, right, Tommy?
Yep.
Look at that. I remember this song. We not eating nice this wrongs. We eating nice. And the teacher to have somebody who not eating nice with P.S. Robinson. Yeah? P.S. talk about he picture is his legal right to his picture. So all right, take your picture. Your picture. I go do a cartoon character your picture. And he complaining to YouTube about that. And he using cartoon characters as people. And fellas think everybody notice.
The Red Force has been able to use the Fort Estate to have their way, but not no more, not anymore. WZYE is gonna be their conscience.
We were gonna be their conscience. We are gonna be your conscience. Yeah? And you just want to do, you think and you're this and no, not anymore. Not anymore. Them days done. Them days done.
Especially since social media has taken reign.
Yeah. Them days done. D-U-N-N-E, dummy. It's D-U-N-N-E. Done.
Yeah. Anyhow, you're done. You're done.
All right, let me take some voice notes here, folks.
Good afternoon, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy. Mr. Washington, considering the FUL and the stand your ground law that will be implemented soon to have the right to protect your castle with a legal firearm, you will have to go through process, right? You have to go through shooting range tests, writing tests, all kind of different things before you get a gun. But in my perspective, it will also be a revenue stream for the government, right? Let me just say 500,000 people apply and they get a legal firearm. Now, our FUL license does expire every 3 years. 500,000 by 500, like $250 million, right? That was just an opinion by me. I mean, the government might not be thinking that, but that was just a food for thought.
Yeah, man. Bless. Let me take this next. Nah. Hey, JB, we gotta do a better one than that, man.
Wall Street, we need to know what's the nature of that check. What's the nature of that check? What happened? Money to go in his bank account? What kind of work that he was doing in the Ministry of National Security that demanded that a check was issued to him? What happened? They give me back paying the check? What it is? We want to know the nature of the fund because it's a state check. The public have a right to know what was those funds given them for. Why? Not in the state money we're talking about. We need to know more. This issue close in Wall Street, huh? You can still have his number. Give him a call now, please, and find out what happened now.
Oh God. You know what? Let me call Hines and see if he go pick up the phone.
Why waste time?
You don't think I should call?
You're wasting an effort.
You ain't think he go pick up?
Give it your best shot if you're feeling lucky.
I feel he go pick up. I feel he go pick up. This time. Folks, we call him Fitzgerald Hines.
You have a settlement?
Huh? Yeah, but with the media, we could call people, all them newspapers call them fellas and them. It's just calling, boy. It didn't ringing. I'm gonna call him on a messenger. See if he go pick up. I call him on messenger.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, let me give it that shot. Give it that shot. Here we go. Colin Hines on messenger, boy. I feel he go pick up this one. Or he ain't sure it is. Mr. Hines.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Hines, welcome to WZYE 95.9 FM with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. How are you doing, sir?
To whom am I speaking?
This is Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy on WZYE 95.9 FM here in the diaspora. How are you?
I do not know who is Professor Wall Street. Who are you?
The professor from Schumacher, Clavantil, your former constituency, and I'm calling you about...
Do you mean the same gentleman who has had a record of discourtesy and disrespect to me on an ongoing basis? You?
No, that is the fellow who does the editorials, Mr. Hines. Just like they write things in the newspapers, I do editorials on different people.
Are you the same person who I have had to upbraid for your disrespect in the past on 1,000 occasions?
No, that's not the same person. That might be another person, but I am Professor Wall Street and Sam Devon.
I refuse to have any further conversation with you. You are branded in my psychology as a disrespectful, ungainly human being.
Mr. Hines.
I do not wish to speak with you.
Well, can you speak with Tommy then? Can you speak with Tommy? Tommy,
I wish to speak with you.
No, you don't have to speak with me. You can speak with Tommy, Mr. Hines. You can speak with Tommy. I don't know why that fellow give me content, you know. Why does he give me content, Tommy? Tommy?
Because he likes you.
You know what? Let me call Dr. Rowley. See if Dr. Rowley go pick up his phone now. Let me call Dr. Rowley. You all should know by now that I don't give up. You all should know that by now. I'm going to call Dr. Rowley. So, folks, we calling the former Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley. I think I got to call you on Messenger too, boy. I calling the Prime Minister. Tommy, you know, I will think that he will be a little more intelligent to know that if he get a call on social media, he ain't picking it up on WhatsApp, but he pick it up on Messenger. Oh boy. Watch. Listen to them. Why not call Kamala? When I call Mrs. Kamala Prasad Besessa, you know what they say? Tell me, what did they say? AI. And you want me to call Kamala Prasad Besessa? When we call Kamala Prasad Besessa and she picked up the phone. Yeah? What did all they say? Patty, you and PNM Fox.
And are we gonna show you if we call her now, she'll answer.
Yeah. Or let's say AI. No, I want to call she and his AI. I want to call she and AI. Look, Patty, he put you in your place. What place? You just exposed yourself again. You just said, why? No, I ain't calling her. Because when I call her, all you want is AI. Look, that call I just made with Hines, it was AI too. Look. Yeah? All they say was AI. Yeah, point 14. All your PNM people, Wall Street and Tommy using AI to call Mrs. Kamala Prasad Besessa. Now all they want me call she? No, you call she. Go ahead, Mr. Point 14.
Good evening to you and Uncle Tommy. Present good evening and everybody in the live.
Yeah, man.
You know, when I take you in the program and I listen to that little conversation, they were crying about it, and you know what they're telling me? And Lennox Smith have been saying it for years. All of them is a bunch of cowards, you know.
Yeah.
Wall Street. Hines and them cannot even defend their own self, but Patty and Gordon Joseph and them defending them.
Correct. Them defending a person who can't even. And listen, the media calling he, and he talking, that the fella used to say all kind of thing about him. Yeah, that the fella. So them media say all kind of thing about you too? Eh?
Mm-hmm. Them fellas in them can't defend their own self, but party and God is just defending the PNM.
Yeah. Them defend, and blindly, you know. Them defending them blindly, you know. And listen, them Hines and them will never come to them defending anything, you know. Anything, you know. And them defending them. Boy.
And what's one shit? The amount of people I know who died PNM. I never see they cut one of them bodies, they planted them and put it in the grave and send them off.
Yeah.
But they're looking to claim wherever possession that they have. And life goes on. So I must support evil. But PNM is a bunch of evil doers. If Marcy and them could say that them just pay money to talk to the dead to get their wealth. Poor people have to stay where they are supporting the PNM. All of them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, United, you're right. The man, any feelings, boy. Tommy, I get any feelings, boy. Get in the feelings. Who sing that song? Shadow. Get in the feeling. I get in the feeling. That was Shadow, right?
Feeling the feeling.
Tommy, you just had to correct me all the time. KFC, yeah.
You know, I got with that conversation with that nasty mouth dirty dreadlines and them. It's so wicked in the PNMs.
Oh God.
That one of the victim, my poor brother, he say you will be bad talk. He say a lot of things about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one of the victimization is coming with the PNM. You know, Pastor Google and Sean Flex and all them go screaming, call us and for minister and all kind of thing in there.
Yeah.
The whole big victimized under the PNM and say, mustn't talk about the PNM now.
Yeah.
Well, I will trim the protocol, the boss should have been killing me.
Oh God. Yeah, man. Bless. I can't understand for the life of me how that fella could have been Minister of National Security, Minister of Public Utilities, Minister of Works, and Minister of Youth Development, you know. Tommy, I can't understand for the life of me why. Tommy, let me be honest with you all. I'm going to be honest. When I see the people who Prime Minister Rowley make minister, I figure, well, I could be Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm being honest.
No question about it.
I'm being honest. When I see the people,
but you can. You would make a good Prime Minister.
But Tommy, look at a man who was Minister of National Security just on the phone just now. He have a grudge with me because I write in editorials about him. And all he have to do, Tommy, is if I am telling untruth, put fake news on it, Tommy. Or write a rebuttal to what I wrote. We can't even do that. He can't even do that. The man is an abysmal failure. That's why I name him Fail Gerald Hines. He failed.
He knows.
Look, Patty, give you the opinion about me. He could give any opinion about me. What opinion, Patty? Which opinion? Patty, that's why all you have to continue to support them, and they don't support all you. All you have to continue to support them, and all they want all you to do is to vote for them. That's all they need all you for. That's all they need all you for. Look how the pastor with the internet search engine scrunting now. Scrunting. What about that? What about them? What about them? What about them? PNM Fox. What about them? Listen, all you just before all you say, you know what, Mr. Hines? You have to raise the bar. You don't lower the bar. Hines lowering the bar. Raise the bar, Mr. Hines. Be politically astute and deal with him. Talk to him. Say yes. Uncle Tommy. I tell him, don't talk with me, talk with Tommy. You have a beef with me? Talk to Tommy. Huh? PNM have a class of intellectual supporters. Who is that? PNM folks, who is that? Which intellectual supporters? Look, let me go and play a video. Folks, I want you all to listen to this. Oh, good. You only have 5 minutes left.
I'm running down. Make it
snappy. Let me see if I can play this one video here. Hold on. That'll be a short one. I have to give you all that. Oh, look, this one. Let me play this one for you before we go. Look this one here. More PNM scandal. Before we go, folks, put your closing comments in the chat, and also send your closing voice note and put your closing quotes in the chat too as well. Right? So put your closing quotes in the chat, send your closing voice notes. I want you all to listen to this one before we go. This is PNM at work again. PNM at work.
I wish what Fox said was true.
What you say?
They have a class of intellectual supporters.
Where?
If they were truly intellectuals, they would have been all empowered.
Yeah. Yeah. Take a listen to this, folks. This is the PNM at work. The PNM at work. Right? We love you, so we take good care of you. Listen to this.
Farmers meeting in Kumutu, Manzanilla threw up serious claims from Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries, Ravi Ratiram, about a $200 million loan taken out by the previous administration a few weeks before the April 28th general elections. The loan was meant to build agricultural access roads for farmers.
You know that several of these works that took place was in places where you have no farmers.
$200 million loan in a place in no farmers. They have virtual farmers. Them farmers, they must doing it too is virtual farmers. You understand? Virtual farmers. That's a new thing under the past PNM government. Virtual farmers.
The pictures that were placed on the screen with the presentation is box drain next to somebody's house.
The state agency the money would go to was Palo Seco Agricultural Enterprises Limited. Ratiram says there was a list of access roads that needed to be built, but not adhered to. CNC3 News could not reach former Minister Kazim Hussein for comment, but a source from the previous ministry confirmed the loan before the elections, but said it was never used. Former chairman of the Palo Seco Agricultural Enterprises Limited, Junior Agrello, backed this up.
However, election was called, and we never then changed it up. That money was never touched. No projects came forward, no projects were identified.
Ratiram also said he met invoices totaling $21 million.
How could you have a project and for money and people ain't coming to do it? How would that make any sense?
Where the money gone?
Where the money gone? I'm sorry we run out of time. I go call Junior Agrello. I go call him and ask him, Mr. Agrello, where the money disappear and gone? Where it gone? Somebody had to make a calypso where the money gone.
And vowed once an investigation is complete, the report would be made public. But he was met with other concerns. Farmers are calling for licenses for shotguns to fight back against prettier larceny.
These fellas they don't just take, they destroy. They destroy. They don't care about how much work you put in, what time you stay away from your family, and the money you have spent. They don't care about that.
Another farmer called for better training on the back of major importation of meat products.
If it is that our meat is not of quality product for the market, hence the reason we need imports. Train us. Localize the training. Bring the training to us.
Ratiram says there will be more consultations, but for wary farmers, they're ready for action.
Another $200 million by the PNM government. Yeah, it's only in the millions and millions and millions, you know. Somehow, you know, only in the millions and millions, you know. What, boy? KFC at 30 seconds. We're going for the break.
Hi, Mr. Worship. Did I weather up now, man? Coral Barron. We congratulate his son. His son going to go in the Guinness book.
Yeah.
Call him, I want to know where the money going. See different and evil between I'm not. Bless.
Yeah. Folks, we're going to take that break. Don't forget, put your closing quotes in the chat. Send your closing voice notes. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you. We'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, always tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We are always here every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. From 1 to 4 p.m. And of course, folks, we talk about the Vibes Cartel, yeah? $950,000. He didn't appear, so, you know, what are you going to do? It's Trinidad. It's Trinidad. Anything goes in Trinidad. You understand? Yeah? It almost become Trinidad. The money going in the Erie Bank. And I'm lad too said the money going in the Erie Bank. Yeah, man. Oh, God. Folks, yeah. Let me give my closing quote. Folks, we'll be here tomorrow, right? In the village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Walsheet. From boy, I have a next mark to bust on Wassa. You go bust that one tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I want to play this one. I'm gonna play this one before I go, folks. Oh God, let me play this one before I go. I don't play this one. Let me 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 play this one. Sleeping time. Sleeping time. Oh, sleeping time. I wasn't. Oh God. Yes. Yeah, right. Yeah. Sleeping time. Sleeping time. Oh, sleeping time. I wasn't. Oh God. Sleeping time, boy. Sleeping time. Sleeping time. Laka and Buck says, I all light them up. No question asked. Bless. Yeah. All right, here's my closing quote.
You are only useful to people as long as you are helping them. If you stop helping them, they won't even know you anymore. You will become a stranger to them. The truth is that people usually approach you out of interest. And when you no longer have anything to offer, they quickly move away. So value those who know you and follow you. Not for what you can give, but for who you are. Because true friendship and real love never come from fake people. You are only...
From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all. I like to stay, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Today's quote is about love, and it's from Dorothy Parker. And it goes like this. Love is like quicksilver in the hand. Like I said, love is like quicksilver in the hand. Leave the fingers open and it stays in the palm. Clutch it and it darts away. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Stay strong. Stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing, in the village, right here on WZYE. Good night. Love you all.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
Yep. So, folks, let me go to the voice notes. Patty, we want you to start putting our closing quote. Start putting our positive closing quote. You on PNM Fox. Or let's start putting something positive so they could end the show with. So you could have some positive reflections on you all, you know, rather than just only defending the PNM all the time. Well, they put some positive things too. You understand? That gonna help all you. Good. I'm just trying to help all you, that's all. I'm trying to help all you. All right, let me go to the closing voice notes. Donna Alexander said it's not sweeping time again, it's sleeping time. These good for nothing PNM freak. Okay.
Hi, good after lunch, good after church. Well, I'm a bit late because I was rendering unto God that which belonged to God. Yeah. And I have a nice game later with the top team in the division. So I'm looking forward to that. Testing me cardiovascular abilities at 63. Yeah. So I tune in and I hear PNM, Heinz, PNM. And I say, but wait now. This is not the same man who used to be talking about, oh, we don't want to hear about UNC. UNC not in power. UNC not in power. Yeah? What they could do, they're not in power. So wait now, it's so easy, the table that's turned. The table has wheels now. It's so easy to the table that's turned by. Now I've told him privately and publicly, be careful the things that you're saying, because sometimes once the fan is on, if it's dirty, sticky, and then smelling good, and it hit the back of the fan, hi, you wouldn't want to be around, you know. You're going to go in a hole and hide, you know. I've always been telling him that. So I'm still saying, you got to be careful the things you're saying, you know, because it have a way, especially when you're dealing with politics. You see, politics, no wonder why one of the former leaders used to say it have a morality of its own. And it sometimes does chalk up some strange happenings. I don't want to see that happen to my Chumakian friend. Be careful the things you're saying and do it properly. But always don't forget to pray. Good afternoon, all.
I wonder if this one is for here, babe. Donna Alexander says, what goes up must come down. It's the evil that they're doing, leaving after them. All right, closing quote.
When the righteous is in rule, the people rejoice. When the wicked is in rule, the people mourn.
Thank you, Ulrich. Yeah, full 100. Okay. Mr. Atlanta's closing comment. Whenever you take a step forward, you're bound to disturb something. Yeah, Mr. Atlanta. Wonderful. We get another voice note here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Washi. Good afternoon, Uncle Tony. Only have a blessed day until tomorrow. According to Joseph, we always pray that we get rid of this evil, wicked PNN government. And you pray with your black book and your cover and your red candle. Continue to just pray for the evil. That we get rid of this nasty, wicked, heartless PNM. I don't like them. The evil and wicked. Mr. Washit, have a blessed day until tomorrow. God spare you and Shankar and continue the good work. Bless.
There we go. All right. Let me go to the chat now. Let me go to the chat. Oh God! Santa Cruz says you just come from church and you babbling go bar. Oh God! Oh God! Caribbean soul say God 7 years blaming your position, 1 month blaming your position is a big difference. All right, closing comments. Esther says negative people are only happy when they bring you down to their level. Mr. Intellectual says if that is the attitude of leaders, no wonder their followers are so ignorant. Tommy Mohammed closing comment. Is that Trinidad and Tobago made the right choice to get rid of the PNM? But the only thing I'm sorry about is that 13 PNM remain in Parliament. Caribbean Soul closing comment. Fun quote last night in bed. Fun quote. Last night in bed, I was reading an article around the dangers of drinking. That article really scared the crap out of me. So that is it from today. No more reading. That's a good one. Yeah. Gen Z Paul says, great conversation and truth. Thank you, Tommy on Wall Street. Volsang says, all stolen under the guise of national improvement and they don't support it. Batman says, it is not our differences that divides us, it's our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. Susan Lalchan says, have a wonderful week ahead and be safe. Ms. Santa Cruz says, sometimes you have to be disrespectful to show them how respectful you have been unknown. Okay. Lisa Gerard says, knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Oh, I missed this one. Damien had asked a question. Question for Mr. Wall Street. Do you think Mrs. Bessessa should have impeachment proceeding laid in Parliament against the President and the CJ? All right. You didn't get that one. All right. All right, folks. We're going to go to this one. We're going to see you tomorrow on In the Village, 7 to 10 p.m. Right? This is our favorite of many people. We're going to go to this one today. See you all later.
No more rain, no more rain, no more rain, no more rain, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye, bye bye Rowley, bye bye. the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lap, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching a dollar, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowling again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. No more red, 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 no more red. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you.